So if you press the record button twice, you pause it. I never knew that. So you can pause recordings. Excuse me. Excuse my nose. So if you press the record button twice, you pause your recording. That's good to know. If you were setting up a scene and you wanted to explain to Flo what you wanted to say, you can just pause, start again. I guess I've already been talking on my Poco phone, just like this, without any mic, just talking directly into it. But for the record, I suppose I should say that it is in fact the 29th of February 2020. Not quite sure what the time is. I would imagine it's, I'd guess 3:30. It's in the afternoon. And the weather is lovely, really, can't complain. Yeah, it's nice breeze. And I've got some kind of a head cold. Hopefully not the coronavirus, just a normal cold. Whatever a normal cold is. It's probably some other fucking coronavirus that was spread around the globe some years ago. I was saying that to Flo. We don't really know all the things that are out there now that have been created by bad habits. We just assume that you catch the flu, you just think, well, there's always been flus, and there's different types. There's kind of a mild flu, bad flu, and all these things, half of them probably weren't there 10 years ago, or 20 years ago. Good boy, Tuco. I want to go somewhere and do a little movie with my 360-degree camera. And I have to be pretty well, I've got not many opportunities, because I would imagine I've got 5 minutes left before the battery runs out. The battery doesn't work with these things. I'd like it to be stationary somewhere. I've already done movies where I'm walking around. It would be nice at some point to do just if I had something interesting to say. And you just do it with the 360 degree instead of a normal camera or a phone camera. You do it with the 360. And if you wanted to, you could talk into this microphone. If you had enough hands, even with one hand to hold the thing, maybe on a selfie stick. And then of course you could have this in your pocket and just have the lapel mic plugged in. Then later on you put the audio together with the video and you've got a nice video. With a bit of production value, good clear audio. If it's windy, these lapel mics are good because they don't pick up the wind as much as the phone or any of the built-in camera phones. They always pick up the wind. Where are we going, Tuco? Which way? Which way do you want to go? You want to go over this way? Allez. Which way? Let's go. Better not go too far over that way. Let's go this way. I don't really want to get full of muck. Deep in the heart of Texas. This is looking a bit mucky in here. Yeah. I'm picking up lots of muck on my shoes. Fuck that. I'm going back to the path. Allez, Tuco, let's go back to the path. I'm going to have to take off my shoes when I go back now. I can feel my shoes heavy from all the muck that's stuck to them. Damn it, you know, that snow and rain yesterday. What did I expect? It's not going to be dry that quick. Damn. Right. I think I'm quite tired. I don't always recognize the signals. Sometimes I'm like a kid, you know. I feel in a bad humor and cranky. Actually, all it is that you're tired. I didn't sleep very well last night. At least I don't think I did. It seems to take a long time to fall asleep. So I think a little afternoon nap is doing me the world of good, especially because we could be busy tonight, Friday the 28th. I can hear the birds. The forest. Not really a forest, it's just a few trees. Disappointing thing about this camera, now that I'm just thinking about it now, is that the quality of the video seems pretty good on the app, but when you upload it to YouTube, something happens in the process and the quality is very bad on YouTube, which wasn't really the case with the My Sphere. That seemed to upload almost the same level of quality that was on the app. I wonder why that is. Guess it doesn't matter. It's still viewable. I mean, it's not completely crap. Obviously, it's not good enough that you'd want to record holidays or anything. It is blurry. And I have the capabilities, I have the permission, I have the okay from Flow to get a GoPro Max, which might well be the one I get next. It's a camera that can do 360, and also it can also just do normal shooting, and I really like that idea. You can do both. Because as far as I'm aware, in all the other ones you really can only do 360. You can't just get it to record out of one lens. But to do both, that's a good all-round camera. And then obviously the GoPros a kind of unlimited amount of attachments and sticks and holes for the camera. Holes for the camera. What's wrong, Tuco? Anything in there? Hello. We always go this way, don't we? I always go this way because it's the only place I know where you can actually cross the river. No, not really cross the river, but you can get into the riverbed. I'm sure that's going to change, though. It's going to change as we get more dry, fine weather. The water at the peripherals may dry up, and then you'll be able to access this part from wherever. Where am I going to put the camera? Where am I going to put the camera, Tuco? There's a nice looking log over here, which I think I might be able to send. Hello, Tuco. And I might put the camera there and just let it record for 5 minutes. Yeah. Hello, Tuco. Oh. Just a few weeks ago there was a couple of feet of water where I'm walking. Here we go, Tuco. This is, wow, look at this. This piece of wood here looks like it was cut from a freshly cut, huh? What do we have for you? Do we have some little treats? I think so. Oh, a little treat for Tuco. Here we go. We're off. Don't go near the camera, Tuco. Goodbye. Sniffle, sniffle. Nipple, sniffle. These bits of wood for Tuco. Deep in the heart of Texas. Tuco, it's not a humor for playing with wood. Alright. Definitely not. Well, apparently I've got a couple of bars left. So could use it. Could do another. That was 1.5 minutes. That is a strange thing. Time is a strange thing. Sometimes a minute is so small you can't measure it, and then other times when you're doing a little movie like that, it seems like it's actually a long time. a minute. Let's go over here, Tuco. Let's go over here. What? What are you doing? What? Allez! Allez! Find the way back. Oh God. Look again. Fuck. Straight ahead, Tuco. This is the way out. This is the way out. Yeah, goodbye. Hup. I wonder, can I tell how long I've been recording? Sure I can. Just let me check. What does it say? 16 minutes. 17, nearly 17. So that would be, yeah, 17 minutes. I have nothing in my mind. Just, yeah, I'm a bit fatigued and tired as I begin the long march home now. We're on the path all the way down across from St. Pancras. And you can always see our house. It's never out of the shot, so to speak. You can see it in the distance. And the beautiful Vox and Villeneuve in this wonderful sunlight. Actually, the nice thing about Vox and Villeneuve, there's some fires. I guess people burning stuff in their gardens. There's some fine smoke wafting. Is that a word? Wafting across. So many people on YouTube. Huh? I saw a girl doing a video. Just another one of those talking blog things, but she'd added in nice little effects. And as I'm on YouTube, I see that there's ways of zooming in. If you go to the editor in YouTube, I have to check up on that, because you can play your video you've just done, and then you can add music, all the music they have there that's copyright free. Not that that matters to me. And you can also do other little things. And I continually see people zoom into stuff, and I always thought, well, they must do that in their editor software. And I always thought, because Money Wobbly does it a lot. He zooms into his face every now and again, or into something. And I always thought there's a lot of effort going into the video, because you have to edit all that. You'd have to probably, this is what I thought anyway, you'd have to cut that piece of video and then do the effect. But it looks like you can just do it on the YouTube thing itself, which means that a lot of the time the videos that some of these guys are doing, besides the fact that they're, I guess, I'm not sure if they can do it in real time, where they're watching a video, talking about it, and then they're showing us, the viewer, extracts from the video. I mean, obviously these guys have editing software, but you just wonder, is there really as much effort going into these things as I thought, or are some of these guys just using that YouTube app, the YouTube editor, once they've got the video done, just kind of adding a few things to it? Lovely weather. When I see those fires burning in the distance and the smoke going across the hills up to the sky, it reminds me of October for some reason. It reminds me of Halloween. Smoke signals. Good boy, Tuco. Let's keep going straight, huh? Let's keep going straight. I can't go back in that way. It's full of muck. Sorry, Tuco. It's full of muck. You can go if you want. We have another treat for you. Another treat for Tuco. Let's see what we've got. Yes, we do. Good boy. Oh, yeah. Allez. He's skipping along. I don't know why it is that for the last 2 months, really since the turn of the, I think the turn of the year, turn of the decade, whatever, I've started so much audio stuff. I've got hours and hours of it, and I don't know why I just decided to start like what I'm doing now. Because I'm using devices like this particular digital recorder I've got. It's been sitting in a drawer for years. I mean, I definitely used it in 2012. May well have been even before that, but 2012, that's 8 years ago. I had this thing for 8 years. 8 years. And although I used it at the beginning a little bit, I was never that happy with the results for some reason. And then I put it away for years and years. But over the last 2 months I've been using it lots. I mean, I've been using it a lot, and I've been listening to it at night sometimes, and I've been hooking up a mic to it and walking home with it. And I've been looking at it on internet, and I did a video about it. It's like it's become brand new. Kind of bizarre. It's become like a brand new device. It's almost like I bought it a month ago. And I like everything about it. I couldn't figure out how to use it. I thought it was really complicated. The only thing now I still don't really understand is in the mode settings you can have long play, short play, and maybe you can change the files from WAV to MP4 perhaps. But the rest of it is very easy to use. It's easy to turn it on, it's easy to record, it's easy to stop. It's easy to pause, which I've just learned today. It's a very handy piece of equipment. And the quality is good. It doesn't have an SD card. And sometimes it's not easy. Oh no, I know it's not. You can take stuff off it like I did before. You can transfer files off it, but you can't delete the files on it. Which is not a big deal because they're easy enough to delete on the device itself. But that not being able to delete, it's the same thing with the Sony camcorder. You can't delete on the computer, you have to delete on the camera. We're coming to the turn in the road. Tuco's wondering which way I'm going to go. I think we're going to go straight this time, Tuco, because, well, you know, muck. And I think I'm going to have a nap. What am I going to do with all these audio files? I've got maybe 15 different audio pieces on the Lenny phone. And most of them are over an hour. Like 15 hours of audio. Just like this, just me talking. It's funny, it became something to do in this at this time. I've never really been that interested in audio before. And yet, like I said one time, if I'd had a device like this when I was 14 or 15, well, could have probably had something with cassettes, because they would have been around in the 70s. Little cassettes. And of course you could have, you know, you did have the cassette recorder. The one you've got in the garage. That they've always been available. So you could have spoken to that. That never really crossed your mind at that point. You never crossed your mind to keep a record of anything. Pity. It's a pity you didn't record interviews with yourself, with your high-pitched childish voice, and someone would interview you talking about how you're getting on in school and naming your teachers, and you'd be given all the information. It'd all be there in the cassette. Although would that really be a big deal if I was to hear myself talking? I don't know. Can't really go across that way, Tuco. Tuco! Wait. Wait. I'm getting close to the road, so wait for me. I don't want you to walk out onto the road and daydream. You can go that way if you want. You want to go that way? Allez, allez. Good boy. He's good, he never looks back. Oh, that's good. It means he's able to go through the field and I can walk the longer way around.
Il m'a fait plus de soirée.
I think they're having a bit of an argument. Right, let's change. change my shoes. Taking off the door. And then hey, Tuco. What are you doing there? What are you doing there? Oh, Rita, where's Flo? Where's Flo? Honey, it's up there. Come here, into your house. Good boy. Good boy. I hope my teeth start feeling normal at some point. Hey, how you doing? Me again. Get another entry. It's still the 28th of February. I don't know how many entries I've made today. But I'm bringing Tuco for a nighttime walk. It's 10 o'clock. It's cold. And if I was stuck out, I have no matches to light fire. I don't see my dog anywhere. Tuco, where are you? I guess you're ahead of me, yeah? I saw a flicker. I've just eaten a banana. Strength. I've got, as I've probably said 100 times, a flu, cold, head cold thing. And I've lost my appetite. So normally, now, night time, I've got like, I look forward to having some pistachios. I've got some Red Bull, I've got some crisps, apples, cereal, biscuits, lead rummer cheese, nice bread, and I have no appetite for any of that. No appetite at all. So I slept this afternoon from around 4 or half 4 to half 6. And so I'm not going to be tired tonight. I'm going to have to find something to do. Where the hell is this dog? I can't see him anymore. Tuco, where are you? Tuco, ici. Tuco. Allez. I wonder, did that little chap go back on his own or something? I fucking don't see him anywhere. Allez, Tuco. Or is he behind me? No. Tuco, Itsy. I really don't see him anywhere. Well, Tuco, I'm going to assume you're somewhere around. I just can't see you in the dark. Even though I've got a light strapped to my head, I still can't see you. He may have fallen behind as I was walking, or he may have went on a bit further on his own, I don't know. Tuco! Or did he just go back? Did he turn around and go back himself? I'm going to have to go all the way back now. I'm not sure where he is. Kind of assumed he'd be waiting in the garden. Yeah, it's chilly. I can still feel my tooth. The one that fell out a few times among the front. A bizarre feeling. There you are. Where did you go? Huh? Where did you go? You fella, where did you go? Hello. He went on ahead. Obviously he was doing something or sniffing something and decided I'm not coming back. I'll come back when I want. Now, which way to cross here? I think I'm going to go on the road. Two hours left of the 28th. And then into the last day of February, March then. Flo was saying that last year in March we went to Barcelona. I don't know where I've put all the photographs for those trips. Kind of assuming they're on the storage device, because I don't have them on the laptop anywhere. So that was a year ago. I like trying to see how long is a year. Allez, Tuco, allez. Good boy. Allez. Ici, Tuco. Ici, Tuco. Ici. I want him to go on the road on his own. Across the farmer's field. And you have to stop when you get to the other side, because otherwise you'll trip up in the uneven land. Okay, Tuco. Good boy. Yeah, I like to gauge the length of a year, you know. Barcelona, that seems like a long time ago, doesn't it? Visiting all the stuff, the hotel in the street. Hello, Tuco. Hello. Good boy. Yeah. I have to leave these shoes outside because I know Flo's spent the whole afternoon cleaning the place. She'll kill me if she sees a mess of muck. Good boy, Tuco. With that, I shall sign off. Adios.